Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan Cohn, and this is the first new video in my second setup. This is a test to see how this video will do, and just to see how people react to it. Feel free to tell you if you hate the new setup or if you love it. I will have a lot of videos. Most of my main videos will be from the main setup. This is just my secondary setup. Today I'm talking about my third book in the Mission Gamma series, entitled Cathedral, by Michael A. Martin and Andy Magels. This is the third book in the Mission Gamma series. I thought the first one, written by David R. George, was very good. I thought the second one, written by Heather Jarman, was excellent. This book I thought was mediocre. Some of the plot lines are handled most excellently, superbly, and some of the plot lines I think are handled really poorly. For instance, the plot line regarding Julian Bashir and some of the other characters like Ezri Dax and why can't I think of his name? Nog. The three of them have an excellent plot line. It presents pure Star Trek principles in that plot line. I was hooked for every part of that plot line. Then you had a second plot line which regarded the rest of the crew on the Defiant, which I didn't particularly love. I thought that was boring. And then you had a third plot line which regarded the Deep Space Nine, which I thought was also fairly boring and mostly just a retread of other stuff that we've done. I thought that the first two books really handled the stuff on DS9 well and really didn't do much with the Defiant. This one, the Defiant, overall was the best storyline, but that's because it had Nog, Ezri, and Bashir. Vaughn and Prin, Tanemi, and all the other characters on Defiant really weren't doing much for me in this book. I thought that they handled themes really well with that plot line. The theme of, okay, it's a very common Star Trek plot. Do the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few? There is one person who gains something by touching an artifact. The other two people in the room lost something when they touched the artifact. And so they're trying to figure out, if they reverse what happened to the people that lost something, will the person that gained something lose what he had? How do they fix it so that they don't all lose something? It's a very complicated dilemma in this book, and that's done very well. But most everything else, the whole Bajoran Cardassian plotline, which is a good concept in general in Star Trek, is just boring here. You have a little bit of a Quark Rolaren dynamic, but it feels like they were hemmed in with what they could do with that. So Quark doesn't get as many good lines here. And really, Kira was so boring in this book. I don't know why. But so overall, I thought this was a fairly weak book compared to its predecessors. I think that I still want to read more by these authors, and of course I will continue reading Star Trek books, but this is just my thoughts on this particular book. I thought it was fine. Maybe like a 6 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10. Not an amazing book, but had some solid moments and parts. But I'm still really enjoying the Star Trek books, I'm enjoying the DS9 books, and I'm specifically enjoying the Mission Gamma books, so I will keep reading soon and have the fourth and final book in this series finished, and then I'll go into more Star Trek books soon. Voila! So, if you've read this book, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you have a Star Trek book you're interested in me reading, let me know down in the comments below. And what do you think about this new setup? Do you love it? Do you hate it? I can take the hate. Let me know down in the comments section below. But until next time, I'm Jonathan, and thank you for watching.